Impression of Will Curry's mic getting cut at a presser. I just want to say that there's something going on in Europe right now, and everyone seems to... Will Curry. Impression of Jones quoting Lord of the Rings. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Thank you for the $5, dude. Yeah, why don't we have some meat? They are not for eating. What about their legs? I don't need those. They are to be delivered to Saruman alive and unspoiled. They have an elvish weapon. Just a little off the top. I love Lord of the Rings, dude. Love Lord of the Rings. I even know that character's name. Anyone know that character's name? It's Ugluk. Is the guy's name that says those lines. I know the character names, goddammit. Impression of Jones quoting Lord of the Rings, already read it. Good noodle MMA is lame, yeah. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Ha, hoo, ha, Ugluk. Impression of Ilya smiling about his new nickname. Il Legendo. Ilya's smile. Wanderlei X Chael. One no. You have to stop. I can't let you get close. Such a video game line. Highest levels a beat would reach. Was he overrated? He would be a perennial top contender, but any 5-rounder he would have lost. He didn't have the finishing potential and he didn't have the cardio. You saw Elon call Hassan a chicken shit retard? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I don't care what Hassan Abi's got going on, guys. He's just relevant in him, to be honest with you. Sucks for Elon. Your wife's in me guilt, eh, baby? Thank you for the $2. How dare you speak ill of Whittaker? It must be done. I like Whittaker, and he's always been one of my favorites, but, you know. Feels like we had a filler era of MMA. Stream more often. You race it. I've already read it. I don't know anything about Hassan, but chicken shit retard is so funny, lol. Please, P.S. HAMZAT is a fraud. HAMZAT is fraudulent. Absolutely fraudulent. True. Can I will kick Bilal asking permission? I don't think... I'm not the guy with the detonator. You know what I'm saying? That's Bilal. I'm joking now. It's Ariel. But thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate the $5. Worst source. Thank you very much indeed. Please, Guru, don't let this year end with Chimaev, Ankalaev, and Jones champions. Don't worry, dude. Good will vanquish evil. Because that's the way it works. And God exists. Thank you for the $3 Australian. Did you see what Lucas Tracy said about the Yan fight? Someone told me that... I don't remember what he said. Someone told me that it was negative about Jan Blachowicz. I don't know. Impression of Marab and Leon talking about... Sometimes when someone's getting glazed, someone has to go against it, I feel like. Impression of Marab and Leon talking about how fat DC is. Brother, I tell you, he tried to eat me. I promise. I walk through the PI and he take a chomp, a hungry hippo, you know.
Blah! He took my fucking hand off. I tried to feed him a carrot.
Thank you very much for the $5. Impression of Jones's wife after burning the breakfast eggs. Oh, God. Kids, just close your eyes and cover your ears. It'll be all right. Stinking we are, much like rotting corpse soaked in turd water, feasted upon by 1,000 maggots. Soon the MMA community at large will fear us. Thank you for the $5, dude. Yeah, I tweeted asking the UFC to sign back Shane Burgos, and it seems to be received pretty well. Nate Diaz and Cain Velasquez fan base overlap amount. 100%, 90%, what we thinking? Pretty close. Pretty close. Probably about 70, I'd say. Probably about 70. I'd say all Diaz brother fans at some point have been... Well, no. All Cain Velasquez fans are Diaz fans, but not all Diaz fans are Velasquez fans because they're bigger. They have a bigger fan base. You look like a racist Tom Bombadil? Tom Bombadil? Well, I don't think that's like a dwarf in Lord of the Rings. Because it is. Because it is. Or is this Radagast? Who's this? Who is this character? I don't recognize the actor that they're showing, but I know him from the cards. He's a wizard? Yeah, I know, but I don't know where... Who is this? What film was he in? What's this scene from? Oh, Rings of Power? Oh, don't... Oh. Alright. Not Lord of the Rings then. Just some gay fucking dumb shit. Don't fucking speak on it. Don't be bringing up Rings of Power references when it comes to Lord of the Rings. I don't even watch Rings of Power. I just know him from the lore. Not in any of the movies. Yeah, I know he's in the books though. I know Bombadil is a name in Lord of the Rings. I know that. But I ain't seen Rings of Power, dude. I'd never fucking watched that in my life. I watched 2 episodes. Realized exactly what it was. And it was just a humiliation ritual against white people. That's all it was. If Alex loses his rematch and DDP beats HAMZAT, is a fight between them realistic? If Alex loses his rematch and DDP beats HAMZAT, is a fight between them realistic? Yeah. Yeah. No, it isn't. Not on a 2-fight losing streak fighting for a belt. There's too many guys at middleweight right now, no. More realistic if that happens is DDP versus Ankalaev. Thoughts on Gable Stevenson coming to MMA? Good, he just got fucking fraud checked, so he needs to fucking smurf on some MMA fighters. Bring it, dude. Prove my point wrong. I'm gaslighting wrestlers to finally get here. I heard Kane is sharing a cell with Joe's son. Okay. Impression of Dan Hooker calling for a title shot? I'm Islam Makazev. I'm your man, friend, whenever you want to go. Let's go, Jay. My daughter's not for marriage, Jay. You ain't gonna put a hand on her, eh? I know you disagree with hookers, but this hooker's gonna have a problem with you, eh? Just got my fucking Camaro back from the shop after getting it fixed. Then it blew a head gasket back on the way home. Gonna go swim with the fish. Yeah, you know, we left them swimming with the fucking fishes, huh? Thank you for the $5. You know, I first learned the line swimming with the fishes on Worms when I was younger. The little text used to come up above their head and say, he's swimming with the fishes. Then I found out it was an American mafia thing. Is it a red flag if your girl likes that clips about your date get 20k views? Is it a red flag if your girl likes that clips about your date get 20k views? I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. It's not my girl, is it? No, it's not a girl. I just got a number. I'm falling asleep in anticipation of women's MMA. I can't wait for that main event. I cannot wait for the main event whatsoever. Does HAMZAT beat DDP? No, he doesn't. No, he fucking doesn't, dude. Sean Brady made easier work of Gilbert Burns than HAMZAT Chimaev. There, I said it! Leon Edwards made easier work of Usman than HAMZAT Chimaev, and Usman took it on a week's notice. There, I said it! Whitaker, Chimaev, frauds. Same with Adesanya. That's what we found out over the past few years. That's what we've done. That's what we found out. Absolutely true. To the T. Adesanya, that whole era. Frauds. Usman, Adesanya, Whitaker, Covington. There are a lot of them. Frauds. Nothing but them. DDP is going to beat him. I actually do think DDP beats him as well. Thank you for the 2. Why did Ilya choose female version of his nickname? He didn't. It's just Spanish, so it sounds a bit gay. Stream more often, you racist piggy. You will do as you're told, you. Oh my god. The fucking comments on the Cain Velasquez post are insane. Absolutely insane. One of the top comments on the post. This reminds me of when Schmitty was pretty much sentenced to a fate worse than death after O'Malley and Tim Welch forgot to invite him to the after party. Big respect to Piggy for just saying the actual words and not self-censoring. It minimizes the victim's suffering. While calling me Piggy in the comment. What? How can we ever be serious in the comment sections? That is your comment, isn't it? Black cheese it. Guru, does Dana have to get the fuck out of here already? I've missed a few. Just watched your Kane video. Good on you for calling it like it is. My boxing gym has been praying for the guy often. Good. Shitty situation all round. There you go, dude. You need some prayers right now, brother. Thank you for the 5. Do we recast in Malcolm in the Middle revival? No, 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 no. No. No! Oh, he's close enough. Okay. Okay, I was going to say, I thought disaster would strike. Impression of the inner thoughts after watching MMA Guru video about his weight. Impression the inner thoughts after watching MMA Guru video about his weight. DC inner thoughts after watching... Oh, whoop-de-doo now. What did honey, bring me some more chicken now. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I don't know how he sounds. Luke Riley, more potential than Vucenic and Harry H. We say that, and then he loses to fucking Weston Wilson. So I don't want to get ahead of myself, mate. You know what I mean? Logan Paul said to Tom that he can be a UFC fighter. I wouldn't even... I mean, if he could get past drug tests, I mean, he'd probably get a win over some of them with a bit of training. Going to be fun to see. Can't put down the fork. Tubster, lard monster, fridge built tard. To get killed by body cam Pyther. Okay, I thought you were talking about me. But you're talking about Kelvin Gastelum. When bedtime collab? I don't know, I forgot. But I'll someday. Somehow we're going to make it alright and do it right now. Do you think if Colby still cares about fighting, he should move to lightweight? No. Everyone except maybe Gilbert Burns in the welterweight top 15 fucks him up. They're still unks highly ranked at lightweight. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind a Colby Covington versus Renato Moicano. I just don't think Covington wants to make the cut to lightweight. Like, he's never expressed interest in that ever. So if he was, like, floating the idea around, I wouldn't mind it, but I just don't see it. Or even if Pimlet loses to Chandler, and they did Pimlet versus Covington. That could be interesting, you know what I mean? Something like that. I think Covington would lose at lightweight, though, in my opinion. I think he needs to get a little tankier for welterweight, really. Guri, when are you moving to the US? I don't know yet. Thank you for the $5. Not sure. Maybe soon, maybe not so soon. I need to go to these places first before I think about moving there. You know, I've never been to America. Gable gets brutally KO'd by Aspinall in 2028. Yes. Yes. I bet 1 mil the abuser looked like MMA Joey. Well, there you go, dude. He does look like the type. No offense. But I would not trust my kids around MMA Joey. How do you feel about the current champs? I don't know, to be honest with you. Thank you for the 2. It is what it is. We'll get some good ones, you know what I mean? There are some good champs, though. There's some fun fights that they have. The contenders are really fun. Next time, you should do the funny Leon part of the vid before the sad stuff. You didn't talk about it and then gave Obesity Joey the content. She tragic. But no one cares if Joey got the content, you know what I mean? Ain't no comp there. Thoughts on UFC providing a backup fight mechanism to pay-per-view in case main card fights fall out due to injury? One good fight ready to go just in case. No, that just sounds retarded. You've got to have the fights that are being made. Like, you can't have a guy on standby. Like, if we need you, we'll put the fights on. This ain't a fucking movie, brother. What are a few things you think the UFC needs to change to improve the quality of their content? Give the winners of the blobs to Bilal JDM versus Sean Brady for the title? Yes. Thank you for the $10. A few things the UFC need to improve. The quality of their content. Less fights. Less women's fights. Activity incentive bonuses. Finishing bonuses in general rather than performance bonuses. You should know if you get a finish, you're going to get a bonus over people that don't. You know? You don't want to be in this situation where fighters don't know if they're going to get the 50k and they've got a head kick KO. Because there's so many other good knockouts on the card. You know? So I would take away the 50k performance bonuses and I would do like 20k finishing bonuses. Thank you for the 10. Which UFC fighter looks like a high school bully? UFC fighter looks like a high school bully. In every single movie and advert ever, Grant Dawson. In real life, In real life, Alonso Manyfield, just some dumb retard bully. Where you say, oh, thanks very much, man. I appreciate that. What did you say to me? I didn't say anything wrong, man. No one said anything about you. You disrespecting me? And then just starts attacking people, you know? Impression of music from the Two Towers. Thank you for the 2. Some shit like that. Straight up racist. Oh no. Shiver me timbers. It's 2025, little bro. No one cares. Impression of Mariah and Hadley in heated argument.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm scared, man.
Why are you so scared, man? You don't understand.
Top 5 current welterweight contenders. The top 5 in the rankings, you retard. Look at them. Dun, 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 dun. Impression of Ariel wearing striped pajamas getting marched to the chambers by... Alright. Two on the fucking nose. No pun intended. Impression of Strickland intervention on coked Connor.
Here's a fucking thing, man. You got a fucking prize pig, man. D. Devlin's just there to be bred, man. You're fucking up pretty bad, dude.
I'll give it a 2. But how am I going to live without me loins? The only reason I started being an actor is because they said they'd give me loins, yeah? They fucking bamboozled me. I got fucking famous by Hollywood, yeah? Here I am meeting Jake Gyllenhaal, and he said, we'll get you in the film and we'll give you a bunch of loins. They fucking tricked me, yeah? They give it a 2. How's that even a fucking question? We got a bunch of loins for you in this new film, yeah? And I was like, yeah, sure, mate. I'd fucking do that any day, yeah? They give it a 2.
Yeah, you know, it's this and that, and, you know, I'm really happy to have...
But I ain't gonna fucking spend time on it.
Thank you for the 2. I used to love watching your second channel. I know, it's a great channel. It had like 40k subs. It was picking up for the short amount of time that I did on it, but it's just risky. UFC would have definitely... Chat, yes or no, after the Jon Jones thing, and after they started going at me, and the Nina Drama thing, they would have removed me off YouTube with the second channel still being up. So it's a fucking blessing. An absolute blessing that I chose to take everything down. They absolutely would have nuked the shit out of it. Because I bet you at a certain point they didn't even know I existed. But when I started popping off against Dana all the time, they would have got me easily off YouTube. No, they do have that power because I had 2 strikes on the second channel. So if I had a 3rd strike anyway within like 30 days, it would have got removed anyway and I wouldn't have been able to be on YouTube. Because getting banned off YouTube now is a person thing. It's not a channel thing. You know? You did it, not the channel did it. So I would have been removed off everything. I'd never be able to make another YouTube account. So I'm lucky I took it all down. What exactly was the reason, Vid, that made you delete? Oh, I got 2 strikes on like a Pereira video that I made and another video that I made. And then I just got rid of all of it. Because I was using UFC content. Pay-per-view's expensive, dude. I owe you. Impression of gay Connor. Somebody fucking sniff a line out me gooch, mate. I don't know. Thank you for the 2.